Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we've got a Kizer package. I'm excited to unbox this one, share my raw first impressions with you guys. I believe these are dropping March 3rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm excited to share this one with you guys. We're looking at, bam, this is the Crest from Kizer. It is a Gecko custom knife works design. That's pretty interesting because I recently just checked out a Gecko custom knives here recently, so that's pretty nice. 3.05 inch on the blade, S35VN steel, titanium handle, and a frame lock. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Of course, this knife and every other knife you see in this video will be linked down below. So if you want to check prices, availability, and variants, definitely check those links. Come on now, you wanna cooperate? Oh, okay, that's a little bit of a different opening experience right there with a little fold. I guess I should have just used the nail nick, right, or whatever that opening there is. Anyways, there is the pouch for the knife. We got the typical stuff here from Kizer. We have the additional hardware right there, which is pretty nice. Is it titanium hardware? No, this is steel hardware, right? Getting some pull there from the magnet. We got the Kizer sticker there, action for dreams, typical warranty and handout stuff, and the Kizer branded wiping cloth. Typical stuff there in the package. Let's make some room here, shall we? Right, we got the Velcro pouch on this one with the Kizer logo right there, and let's see what is inside. Here we go. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. It's all blacked out. I believe this one's also available in the natural titanium and satin finish, so definitely check those links below for all of the different variants. Those help out the channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. So checking this thing out here, first impressions, right? We have titanium on the handle. We have speed holes in the sort of pill shape geometry, if you would, right? Some ovals going on there. That's an interesting take on speed holes. That's looking very nice. We have a very pronounced linear solution back there. And there we go, the Sick Array. I was just thinking about what the knife model was. The Sick Array was a model we recently checked out from Gecko Knife Works. There's a frame lock, same speed holes on this side. We got a pocket clip there, which is not reversible, and it's about that much deep into the pocket, so it gives you something to pinch and pull out of the pocket there. We have a flipper deployment on this one and some thumb studs right on either side. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Bam. All right, take a look at this thing. Yep, definitely got the logo there on the blade. Gecko Knife Works with the angry gecko there and the knife on the hand. This is the Crest S35VN, and let's go ahead and classify this blade. What is this? A sheep's foot harpoon, right? Harpoon sheep's foot. I'm kind of leaning towards that, right? It is coated here in black with the Kizer logo on the show side and a flat grind on this one. So that's looking very interesting there. That is certainly a harpoon up there. And there, this kind of gives me sheep's foot vibes. So we're going to go with that. You guys fight me in the comments. Just kidding. Let me know your best guess. Do you agree, disagree with me? A harpoon sheep's foot, right? We're going to go with that. Frame lock here. Good access to the lock bar. There we go. And then you guys let me know. Be the judge there. What is that about? Maybe 20%, 25% of the way in with a steel insert for steel on steel contact. And let's go ahead and see here. Yeah, very easy to push out of the way there to the left. Yeah, very nice, very smooth. This thing is going to be on ball bearing. So let's check out that drop action. Oh yeah, there's a nice drop shotty action. Thumb stud deployment. All right, loving that so far. Nice drop. That is a solid thumb deployment. And then can we reverse flick it? There we go. Out of the meat of the middle finger here. Bam. All right. There we go. I can do that with the meat of my middle finger. And what about the nail? Yeah, you can do it off of the middle finger nail as well. Look at that. As far as the flipper tab, it is jimped. And we do have, let's see. Oh, come on now. Let's see, we got the detent there. It's not necessarily the strongest detent or the softest detent. It's not going to come out or anything. So let's see here. We can light switch it all day, every day. All right, light switch. Nice drop. And what about push buttoning it? That works. That definitely gets it done. Boom. Nice push button action and very, very drop shotty right there. All right, it's looking really good. Now the ergos, right? Ergos, let's see here. Let's get a feel for it. Sounds like it's going to be a pretty comfortable knife right here. We have a kind of a curvature right here behind the flipper tab. So you could do the standard hammer grip like that if you want. Or you could forward choke right here with this finger choil. Further forward, right? Thumb right here on the jimping, right behind the harpoon. Right, that feels pretty at home right there. I'll tell you what, right now, this is definitely where I want to be right there. Yep, that feels very natural. Feels pretty good, pretty solid, right, if you ask me. So take a look at the overall design there for yourself. Kind of give you a little bit of a moment there to kind of take a closer look. Noticing the titanium is actually nice and smooth and sort of rounded as well. You can see that, so that definitely helps a little bit, I'm sure, with the ergos. I'm also noticing the pocket clip. So if I squeeze really hard, I do feel the non-reversible pocket clip a little bit, right? Nothing crazy. It's a good 8.5, 9 out of 10 there. Not reversible, something to keep in mind there for my lefties out there, but definitely very easy to disengage. Good access to the lock bar. Amazing drop shot action. That is good, man. That is really, really good. Let's go ahead and do some size comparisons here, shall we? From their recent drop here in February, we got the Tomb, right? Check out the unboxing on that one if you haven't already. And more CEO style here, we got the Bamboo, right? These just dropped in February of 2025, so check them out. Bamboo is a little bit shorter. The crest is very comparable to the Tomb, maybe a hair longer. And also in 2025, they dropped the Mini Mystic right there, Paul Monco design, and their very iconic Momo Mini, right? Check out the Momo Mini, right? Very comparable there, a little bit shorter. The Mystic, more comparable there, less about that same ballpark. So again, really awesome drop so far from Kizer in 2025. They are bringing the heat. Again, these are dropping here in March 2025, March 3rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's do some of the typical guys knives here in the channel. Here's your PM2. We'll do rapid fire through these. There's your pair 3. So very pair 3 size. Right, you guys take a look there. You definitely get a little bit more cutting path there than you do with the pair 3. Something to keep in mind. Here's the Demko AD 20.5. Right, that's definitely going to be very comparable there. Here's the Nano Shark. That's going to be much shorter. But that's what I mean by that whole sheep's foot sort of geometry right there. The crest is just a hair bigger, right? Maybe definitely here towards the handle. And also on the budget end of things, we got the Tenable Fenrir. That's going to be a little bit bigger. The CJRB Pyrite Light. Those are also very recommendable. EDC knives right there. Can't go wrong with them. I got content on all these knives if you guys want to check out unboxings, reviews, right? Just put the knife name Miguel EDC. You'll come up with those videos right away. There's the Fintiso Parrot and the Vosteed, and the Vosteed Corgi right there, right? So there you go. A little bit bigger than the Corgi. Very comparable to the Parrot. Still a little bit bigger from what I can see. Again, links for all these down below if you guys want to check out prices, availability, and variants. Now we got S35 VN here with the flat grind. Let's go ahead and get scientific with it, shall we? I got a piece of textbook paper here, nothing fancy. Let me give you the 5x zoom in for extra effects, if you know what I mean. Forward choke here, S35 VN. I'm definitely biting into that paper right away. So that is good. Get a feel for it. That is a very toothy edge right there, no doubt about it. Boom, full slices. Yeah, this thing is not gonna be messing around. Very awesome, sharp edge there. Boom, bam. Even comes with sound effects, by the way. Bam, boom. And you actually have a pretty long cutting path right there, so that's pretty neat. Right, if we get a quick measurement, we're talking about a cutting path of about 3 inches. The blade is about maybe 3 1/4, and the handle is about 4 1/2. Those are your dimensions. The whole knife, let me get you that, is about a little bit over 7 1/2, so like 7.55 or so, 7.6. But yeah, definitely gonna go through that paper pretty well. What about some cardboard? Got a piece of cardboard right here, single wall cardboard. If you remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular but at an angle. I got my forward choke position, and bam, boom, let's go. Yeah, definitely gonna be a very slicey one, especially with that flat grind. Boom. And then once you're done with all your cuts and whatnot, I'm gonna give it a nice little wipe right here, and we are good to go. And by the way, I wrote BJ's channel right here, so check out Barnum Blades. He recently let me borrow some knives here in the channel. He's trying to grow his own channel. So Barnum Blades here on YouTube. Check him out. Guys, rate this thing on a scale from 1 through 10. How sharp is this guy? How much of an edge? Right? How sharp is that factory edge, as a matter of fact? So we got good action, right? Awesome 3 deployments at the very least there with dual thumb studs and the back flipper. The ergos are pretty good. We know this thing can cut. Yeah. Looking pretty good here for the Crest and the Gecko Knife Works collaboration, I'll tell you that. Well, there you guys have it. That is the Crest from Kizer, a March 2025 drop here. A Gecko Knife Works collaboration, S35 VN steel, sheep's foot harpoon geometry, frame lock with flipper deployment and thumb studs, right? Titanium handles. This one's the all blacked out version. I know there's a more monochromatic gray titanium version with maybe like a satin finish or gray blade, so check that out if you want to go the whole murdered out aesthetics. This one's definitely the one to go with. I have links for this knife and every other knife you saw in this video down below, so if you want to check them out, prices, availability, variants, multiple dealers, I'll definitely make sure to link it down below for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this knife, right? So far, what are your first impressions? You got to see my first impressions. What are your first impressions? We'd love to hear your thoughts, feedback, likes. You know, what do you like about the knife? What do you love? Maybe something you dislike. Just hang out in the comment section down there. If you made it to this point in the video, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really helps this video get pushed to a larger audience. And do consider subscribing. I promise you it'll be worth coming back for more. Huge shout out to Kizer for sending this one in for me to share with you guys. And a huge shout out to my Patreon and channel members for supporting what I do here. You guys are really awesome. Really appreciate each and every single one of you for making it to the end here, hanging out with me. Check out this knife here from Kizer's February drop, and check out this other video YouTube recommends right there. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video, either this one or this one. Peace.